Michael Reinmiller. How is everybody? All right. So here's the deal. I started a little free pantry, I'm going to say just before Christmas, just before the pandemic hit. My father-in-law built this thing. We put it up, and it blew up. Not physically. People started hitting that thing like clockwork. Next thing you know, the pandemic hits, and I couldn't keep it stuffed. My church stepped up. My friends showed up. Holy cow, it was packed. It was like a Denver International Airport in front of my house. It was crazy. So people were like, this is really cool. People wanted a reason to volunteer because they were stuck at home, and they saw a need. Well, my father-in-law here and that amazingly handsome young man he built, I don't know, 14 or 15 of them total now. We've got over 40 of them in the city of Lincoln. Another one goes in, I think, next week. The amount of food insecurity is just, it's baffling if you look up the stats. The side effect of this project has just been mind-blowing because neighbors are helping neighbors. They see someone across the street they recognize from church or some other community event, and they go, oh my gosh, they're hurting for food. I want to help. So it's been really exciting to see people step up. And you can turn the news on and find all kinds of reasons to be mad about stuff, but it's really cool to look out your front door and go, I'm helping somebody. It really fills my bucket. I know it fills other people's buckets. It's been really exciting to know people are getting help when you want to help. Often you write a check and it's gone. But when you see people walking up and you see a lady open her minivan full of crying kids and she's in tears loading up food for her kids, it makes my arm hair stand just thinking about it. It's really heartwarming. So this has kind of turned into a project for my family and I, and my poor friends that I annoy. We get together on weekends, we fill the truck up full of food, and my son yells, I want to go help people. And I'm like, yes. So if I mess up everything from here on, that's what I want to do. Other folk, we've done weird stuff like this shot here is the Journal Star, those old metal cabinets. My father-in-law did some concoctions with them, and they're now little free pantries. We've got lockers in town that are little free pantries. It's just been really exciting seeing neighborhood organizations get together, and some people will take turns, like you do it. You fill 2 boxes on Thursday, and I'll do it on Monday, and all of a sudden there's people filling and people taking. It's really about loving thy neighbor. There's a whole group there of, I think a year or two ago, those are all pantry owners. We got together and talked about what are your needs, what can we do to help. UNMC donated several hundred pounds of toothpaste. You know what 200 pounds of toothpaste looks like in the back of a Nissan? It just kind of squats. My truck smelled really good for like a month. So anyway, it's just really cool, you know, and you think about if you're in hockey, basketball, football, any sport in the world, right? The more aggressive you are, the more successful you are, right? I mean, you don't see Bo Jackson going, hi, I'm going to go play some football now. So my sales pitch here is I'm going to ask you to help me by being aggressively compassionate. Now just think about that for a second, what it means to be aggressively compassionate. Not, hi, how are you doing? I want to help you today. It's, I see a need and I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to ask why. I'm not going to ask how. I'm just going to do it. And if I mess up, I tried. So that's the big pitch. The other side of the coin is, by doing that, it seriously fills your bucket more than I was expecting. I just thought, put a box out and help out. All of a sudden, every weekend has something to do with this, and it's just been awesome. The excitement that, last weekend, we filled a pantry with my mom. I took my mom with because she hadn't done it before. So we go, and this lady shows up, and the lady asked if she could pray with my mom, and I just thought, wow. My mom was almost in tears. And it just those little intimate little moments that you have while filling these pantries, physically helping someone. And you know, during a pandemic, you're able to do that without a mask and a hazmat suit and blah, blah, blah. You can help people and get away. Look at these stats. 1 in 8 people in southeast Nebraska is food insecure. 1 out of every 8 of you, statistically speaking, doesn't know where they're going to get food tomorrow night. Let that sink in. That creeps me out. So I've got, once again, aggressively compassionate. That's my pitch. I want you to try and do that. Can I get I'll do it? I'll do it. Come on, I need more than that. Thank you. I have a barcode. If it's not up later, I have cards. Meet me over here. If I sounded like an idiot, it's my wife's fault. She's over there. Thank you, folks.